Let's talk about haters. Haters gonna hate, right? Now, most people never have the experience of haters. Maybe in their school time, they got a couple of bullies. If they're lucky, they got around this as well. But the majority of people, they only experience ever like getting bullied or having some haters or like negative comments in a very like mild way. Like most people like try to avoid this at all costs. And I want to talk about what it actually means to be successful, to put yourself out there, and what this gonna mean for your life and the consequences this will bring along the way that you have to be aware of this. And one of the things that will happen whenever you are putting yourself on camera, you're putting yourself out there, you're creating a podcast, writing articles, you're writing social media posts, you're getting on stage. Whenever you are trying to stand out from the masses, one thing will happen. People will start paying attention to that. And the moment you're standing out and you're raising other people's attention, the majority of people will act very favorably. They will notice like amazingly, like so many people, it has like such a positive impact on their life. You get a lot of positive feedback, but a certain percentage of the population will not buy it. They will just feel whatever's going on in their life, whatever negative experiences they had in their life, something will like resonate with them. They will feel that you are there to just piss them off. You have made it your life mission to piss off this one person. This is how they perceive you. And there is nothing you can do about that. It's just like going on in their brain. It's like they are projecting all kinds of negative stuff onto you. You don't even like know what this is. This could be just your voice, certain words you're using, like maybe you're reminding them of someone who bullied them in the past. Maybe you're reminding them when you're successful that they are not successful. Maybe they're getting jealous. There is all kinds of reasons why this is happening, but there's nothing you can do about this. And you shouldn't do anything about this. You just have to understand that there is a certain percentage of people in the population who will have this negative reaction no matter what. And the best thing that you can do is just ignoring that. Just be aware. It's a guarantee the moment you're reaching a certain audience, when you're like reaching out to 10,000, 100,000, a million people, a certain percentage, which is so small, you have a very little chance of bumping to one person like in real life anytime. You will guaranteed show up on 1, 2, 3, 10 people's posts online. It's just the nature of things. Now, what's happening? Like they will write all kinds of stuff, and I want to tell you like a couple of strategies how you can deal with that. So the first one I say is you can ignore that. Now it's going to be a little bit difficult because everyone, you're like not used to like people sometimes getting really aggressive and they're writing really nasty stuff, and it's like first reaction, you always have some emotional reaction when this is happening. So the first thing you have to remember is that those people, they don't perceive you as who you are. They don't think the way you do. They might even not mean what they're writing. Some people just like try to provoke you. Some people find some pleasure in like putting people down, making them feel bad. Maybe they're just doing that for fun. They're just like thinking about like, how can I hurt a person? Imagine it like a little child. Like someone is like 3 years old. Let's say there's like a 3-year-old boy, and he's running to you and say like, yeah, you are the biggest asshole. Like, I hate you. Now, what would you do if you would meet like a child that's like 3 years old? Like, would you think like, I'm going to show this child like, who thinks like talking to me like this? I'm going to punch it in the stomach. Yeah? No, of course not. Who would do that? Like you, of course, you think about the frame of reference. Like it's a child, it's a 3-year-old child. So what do people do? Like they don't have like the brain is not as developed. They don't have like the background and experience. They might be emotional and stable at a certain age. You give the child the benefit of the doubt. So like, how do you react? Probably not at all. Like you're just like amused. You're like smirking, like, wow, this is like really troublesome child. And then you have a great story to tell. And I think this is the best approach how you can look at those haters. You just imagine this is like some little child, little girl, little boy trying to provoke you. Like something is unstable. They're not as developed yet. They don't understand you yet. They have an overreaction for no reason at all. It's just like you can smirk and you have a great story to tell, like how much your message has impacted some people in such a way that they feel the need to write like such a long time. I mean, think about this. Every time someone is writing you like a long message, that actually means someone was sitting down, you have impacted their life so much that they feel the urge to sit down like for half an hour writing this message. And then do you think they write this like one time? No, maybe they think about, oh, doesn't sound like nasty enough, I have to delete this. And then maybe they're spending like an hour of time writing this. And what happens? They write this message hoping that you react. That's what they want. They want to be validated by you reacting to them, by you responding them in whatever message, like apologizing or aggressively attacking them back. They won. Their return on investment was that they provoked your reaction. But if you don't react at all, what happens? They run into nothing. They just like bounce into the wall and nothing happens. They wasted their entire time writing this message for nothing. They didn't get any reaction from that. Gone. This is very frustrating to them. Some people might actually try to write you a second message or third message, trying to force you to react to them, finally validating their existence. But if you have the patience, you can just outlive them. At some point, they're just going to give up. So there's a second method that you can apply to dealing with those people. Third message, what you can do is, and I generally recommend this, you just block them. Delete their comment, block them. It's really helpful. You don't have to see the message again. Like when they want to write you a second message, they have to go through a lot of loopholes. They have to create a new account, find you again. It's just way more time on top of writing the message. Now they have to recreate a second account. They have to solve captures to get send you more stuff. So just making it very simple. I use comment moderation on all the social media channels where it's possible. So the comments are not going to get published until I've give them the green light. So it's quite easy. You're not actually disturbing any of your other fans and subscribers by exposing them to this kind of negativity. So, and the fourth part and last part is getting someone to help you, get an intern, let them sort out the comments and the messages. So you only get the good quality feedback and you don't have to read all this nasty stuff. And it's just someone else taking care of that. They can block the people, they can delete the comments which are not working, and then you just have a much better experience online. So let me know in the comments, what do you think of haters? Do you have your own hater experience story to share with me? And yeah, let me know what is your methods for dealing with that. And make sure you subscribe and turn notification on to get more videos like this.